Ladies and gentlemen, this RedGamingTech.com video gives me great pleasure to announce that EA are going to be discontinuing its online pass requirements to access online features for their games. I'm going to read you guys an exact quote. We're discontinuing the online pass. This is from EA's Senior Director of Corporate Communications. His name is John Riesberg, and this is to VentureBeat he was speaking. Continuing the quote, none of our new EA titles will include that feature. By the way, just in case you guys are unsure, yes, that does include Battlefield 4. Continuing the quote, initially launched as an effort to package a full menu of online content and services, many players that didn't respond well to the format. We've listened to the feedback and decided to do away with it moving forward. We're still committed to creating great content and services that enhance the game experience well beyond the day you first start playing. Out of quote. So, EA have been under fire a couple of times now. I'm sure many of you understand what an online pass is, but I'll quickly go over it just in case you're not familiar. It's basically that, let's say you buy the game secondhand, or used if you prefer, or you lend it to your friend or your relative, or, you know, let's say you have a second account or a second system in the house. They will be unable, to play the damn thing online. And, of course, that upsets many people, to say the least. One issue with this, of course, is the fact that, what about the microtransactions? I haven't really gone into that. Microtransactions were made very famous, of course, by Dead Space 3. And I think that it was one of their most heavily criticized games. Now, obviously, you could quite happily complete the game without microtransactions, but it certainly made things a hell of a lot easier. In my opinion, I would be extremely happy if EA were to start phasing this out. I have absolutely, unequivocally, no issue with DLC. A great example, as you guys may know, I am quite fond of, say, DLC from Mass Effect series. I absolutely love a lot of the DLC for Mass Effect, actually. But some stuff, you know, when you have to pay a very, very small amount of fee just to get more ammo or whatever, it starts to really, really, really stink of just rinsing from the gamer. It's worth noting, however, that EA are by no means the only publisher or developer which utilizes this stuff. Ubisoft, Warner Brothers, Activision, and so on are also extremely guilty of this. I'm hoping that, since EA are such a big publisher, that with them moving forward in one direction, they will spearhead it. I'm actually really happy about this. I really am. Some people are really against EA, as I've mentioned in a couple of other videos, but I don't actually have a major problem with them. Sure, there are the odd moan from myself when they buy out a studio, I have to admit, but recently I have been taking a more friendly approach to development. And I think one of the examples of this is the recent decision of theirs to create an studio in LA, which of course is going to be Star Wars focused, and that will be a DICE studio. And as far as I understand it from reading, it's going to actually pretty much follow the normal procedure of DICE studios. In other words, it's going to be a very relaxed atmosphere. You can have extended periods of time off if you happen to have kids. You can basically relax a little bit. It's going to be more the Google philosophy, and I really like that. EA have been under fire for many different reasons. One of the things that I absolutely find very hard to forgive was their acquisition and then, well, basically doing nothing with the franchises with Bullfrog. Magic Carpet, Dungeon Keeper are two examples, and honestly speaking, I would giggle like a schoolgirl if they happened to release another Magic Carpet or Dungeon Keeper, because they are absolutely fantastic experiences. I'm really hoping that this is going to be a very good sign of things to come from EA, because honestly speaking, EA's games, I will be completely blunt, some of their titles are easily my most popular and favourite titles out there, and I don't like the thought, I'm sure you guys don't like the thought either, of seeing a particular publisher on the game and think, oh god, do I have to buy this game? Because why do they have to produce it? Just why? Just why do they? Why? Why did they even have to besmirch it? I don't think anyone wants that. You'd much rather think, oh, awesome, this game is going to have awesome production value, and I cannot wait to play it. So anyway, this has been a bit of a ranty video, as normal. I'm very tired, as you guys may be aware from my recent Facebook status. I will be doing a lot of technical stuff tomorrow. However, I was very sad to be tied up heavily with Active Directory today, and that combined with little sleep in the last few days, it has not gone too well for me. I am a sad bunny when it comes to that. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I will hopefully see you around soon, and I will hopefully you will all take care, and bye for now.